All right, guys, GSP here. I ended up watching the entirety of the tournament, so I do know what happened and who won, who lost. But I'm still going to do the video, and I'm going to do, I think, every match. I might have missed one or two. I went through and time-stamped all the matches, but I think I was one short, and I'm just going to be honest. It took me a while to go timestamp them manually, so I don't really want to go back and do it. But I think we're just missing one. We have all the important matches and all the really good matches, I believe. So, all right, let's dive into it. I'm basically just going to be commenting on the matches a little bit as they go on. Don't take what I say seriously. Just take it with a grain of salt. I'm not here to criticize anybody or say this person's better or anything. I just want to commentate on what they're doing, why they're doing it, and maybe what the loser could have done better just in retrospect. So all right, here we go. Okay, so first match we got Detroit. Oh, that's very loud. So you got Detroit ballin'. If you play this game, he's probably the best American player. There's no question. He's the favorite. The two CKKs he's been at. Meridia, I don't think he plays that much. I've seen him a couple times at the tournaments. Nice guy. I don't know him too well, but here he goes against Detroit. Yeah, he's doing pretty good against Detroit. He's really running through his glitch jabs and pokes. That is hard to do, so that's impressive. Detroit is the best, simply the best glitch jabber in the States. There are a lot of good South Americans and Russians, but I don't really get to play them too much. But he is just so consistent. So unfortunately, Meridia not able to put anything together there, really. He just gets glitch jabbed to death and comboed to death by Detroit. A pretty decisive victory there. Yeah, that was blockable. That definitely was blockable. But you don't think Detroit's going to do something like that. He'll throw out wild stuff, and he'll catch you with it. Meridia's got to do something about that. He's got to put his own pressure in, and it's nearly impossible to out jab Detroit. But you have to put your own pressure on him. That's the only way. Detroit, of course, uses a keyboard. He is the only one at the tournament, and all the years I've gone, I've seen using one. Meridia is on a standard control pad. That's the only way I'll beat him consistently, that's for sure. Yeah, that's... Once Detroit gets you in the corner, that's lights out, basically. So Detroit picking Molina. I'm glad to see Detroit not going with Ermac, who was arguably his best character, I would say. Going with a more honest character. Not to say Ermac's cheap, but man, he can do some wild punishes with Ermac that I haven't seen really anybody else do. So Meridia going with Ermac. Wasn't aware he played Ermac. Meridia simply just he's got to get in there and connect some slams, and he does. Female ninjas, unfortunately, notoriously hard to juggle in a lot of circumstances. Good teleport by Meridia. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. Can't complain about that performance. Yeah, Meridia pretty good at catching with the teleports. He's got to be careful though, because Detroit will punish you like nobody else. Technically, all Meridian needs is one good combo. Unfortunately, he won't get it. Simple jab will take him down. Yeah, those guys were first and second place, respectively. No surprise there. Blackblade, unfortunately, wasn't here this year. Yeah, that's the problem with Melina. She has the good female ninja jabs. The jabs are exceptional, but she doesn't have damage. None of the female ninjas do. Yeah, decisive 3-0. I mean, if you get a game on Detroit, consider that a success. So we will skip to the next match, which I timestamped for myself. Button check, and I mistagged this. Okay, here's the real match. So yeah, Dub using Kung. I wasn't familiar with him being a Kung Lao player, so I was very surprised to see this. Drew going with his classic Human Smoke. Definitely his best character. I think Dubson's trying to force a teleporter, a jump, so he can spin. I'm not sure. Not much of a Lao player myself. I don't know the mind games. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment. Lao is a very high skill cap character. Not saying that Dub isn't good with him. It's just that using him in a tournament is brave. Drew, excellent at defense. He's a very defensive player. He's one of the best defensive players in a game that doesn't really reward defensiveness. Yeah, see, Drew, you notice Drew, he loves to keep the space. He loves to keep the space, and he wants to capitalize on your mistakes as you move in. I've played him quite a few times in recent years, and you don't want to jump at him or anything like that. Yep, that's a great chip combo. Dub trying to force a mistake, but Drew is defensive. Drew, if you're lucky, maybe you can get him to teleport into you and you can get a combo. But Drew more often than not is going to stick to the defense. And the wild spears. Both looking kind of afraid of moving in. Oh, okay. Try the dive kick, and unfortunately, it gets a punish. Drew is very consistent with Human Smoke's combos and punishes, as you can see. Nope. I was surprised to see him pick Kano. You don't see a ton of Kano in tournaments other than Draconian. Is arguably the best Kano I've played. Ooh, unfortunate drop there. Catch him again. See, I would have liked to see Drew keep him in the corner a little better, but Drew, as I said several times, he's just inherently defensive player. Yeah, yep, that'll do it. Kano, I get a little off topic. I have mixed opinions on Kano. I feel like Kano has a lot of options that don't necessarily amount to any real damage or plan. I like Kano. I think he's fun to use, but oh, okay, yep, pushing into the corner, roundhouse, low kick. Nope. Yeah, I agree with that. Yep, he eating them with the sweeps. Eating them. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Kano infamously best sweeps in the game. I'd like to see more actually. Sweep all day, sweep like a Swiffer. There you go. Yeah, Dub trying to force some mistakes, and there was one, but he didn't capitalize. He didn't block, unfortunately. And there was another. He might have been able to block that. Oh yeah, yeah. Drew will send those spears out, and he'll get you. He'll get you. There you go. There you go. I want to see more of that. More controlling the space. Yeah, that was perfect spacing. Yeah, I think what Dubs need to do is get in the way of his teleports and just wait for those a little bit better. Kano doesn't really have exceptional punishers, but there's been a number of teleports that he hasn't blocked, and unfortunately for Dubs, he falls into that. Yeah, more than half your life. Yeah, that came out of nowhere. I like that. Can't do the ball too much. That'll get you punished, but that was a really good one. Good, good. Kano has a wonky uppercut. Glad to see that connect. Yeah. You can't jump. Yeah, you can't jump. You can't jump and drift. Yep. I learned that the hard way. You cannot jump and drift. Ooh, okay. All right. Oh, again with the jump ins. Again with the jump ins. Katana's great. That's not a good matchup though. That's not a good matchup. She has no damage to come back. She doesn't have the combos. She is good at pressing and moving in with instant air fans, but I don't think she's very good against human smoke. I'm not sure what the matchup is, but that's an interesting choice. Yeah, yeah, he's waiting for the teleport. That's exactly it. Ah, missed the punish. Yep, exactly. Yes, he is. There it is. Yeah, he could punch, punch, jump kick, fan. That one is a little tricky though, so I don't blame him for going for an uppercut in the midst of a match. Yep, Dub's controlling the match. Very good sweep, very good. Yep, trying to force that. Yeah, he did what he wanted him to. Unfortunately, the spacing didn't work out. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Dub's still in it. Oh, he might have been able to uppercut. That was his chance. Yeah, runs into the throw. I think he got a little nervous, little too defensive at the end there, but a good set for sure. Okay, we got Cienfuegos, Kenny, and we got Buddy Drac over here. Much to my surprise, Drac not picking any Kano. Cien, yes, has been working on his jacks. My buddy, I'm in so deep, has apparently been playing him recently in Jack's mirror matches and said, yeah, he has a great Jax. Yeah, he's good. He's good at holding them and still making progress. You don't really see him coming with him. I like that. That was a little ballsy. Close range missile. Just slamming him around. Drac getting a little flustered. Yeah, yeah, yes he is. Good teleport. Fantastic teleport. Oh, look at the intensity on Drac's face. Alright. Drac's like, it's time to put it down. Let's put on the serious pants. I think that's a good choice for Drac. Oh, that's not a good place to be for Jax against Human Smoke. That's 50, 60 damage. Not entirely sure. I'm one of the few people who's never used Human Smoke. He's just not for me. Playing a little bit of spacing game here. Nobody really making any moves. Ooh. Yeah, he had to get out of the corner. I don't blame him. You don't want to be in the corner against Jax. He will dominate you. Great anti-air. I don't know if that was on purpose, but if it was, chef's kiss. Ooh, dropping the combo, but not this time. And then he hits him and he's still in the corner. Yep, he wants to keep him in that. He's got to keep him in that corner if he wants to beat Human Smoke. Human Smoke has such good mid screens. Mm. Come on, Drac. Come on. Yeah, he's thinking about it. He's thinking. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've ever played against Drac when he's used Air Max, so I'm not super familiar with his Drac. I didn't even know he played Katana. Okay, yep, keeping him in the corner. Yeah, that's brutal. Ooh, that's demoralizing. Oh, that's bad for Jax. Oh, when he goes for the roundhouse rather than the punch, that is risky. That is risky going for the swag combo. I think I wish people would stop messaging me. That's screwing up my recording. Uh, I think for Drac to be effective in this matchup, he needs to be oppressive. He's letting CN control it a little bit too much. Okay, there you go. He's trying. He's trying. I don't know about jumping at him though. I'd probably stick to jabbing and sweeps and pokes. The jumping hasn't really paid off. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's you got to get out of the corner against Jax. If not, it's being in the corner against Jax is as bad as Night Wolf. Like your life bar can just go away instantly. There's nothing you can do about it. All right. Okay, we have Shao Vicious, who it turns out is somebody I actually know. I said I had no idea who that was in the intro. Versus McLovins. This is Psh or John or Miss Spin. I believe you'll hear the commentators call him Miss Spin for the most part. But he goes by Shao Vicious now, I guess. And I was very surprised to see him pick Striker. I don't think I've ever seen anybody pick Striker in a tournament. Excuse me, in a tournament. So I was very interested to see what he's pulling out. Striker, hard to run jab for most characters, but it does work with the robots. Female ninjas can also jab them. Not sure who else. I don't play as Striker or against Striker too often. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. I always found it. I did practice the Infinite a few times, Striker Infinite, the cross screen, but I could never really get it on the robot, so I was really interested watching this match. Because it's different on various characters across the screen. Yeah, exactly as I was saying earlier. You want somebody who can jab Striker at this level. Female ninja's hard to juggle with him, I believe. Yeah, he wants to keep her in the corner. He wants to, yeah, and he does a very good job at it. That was, yeah, that was a good call on the baton throw. Oh yeah, really good read on that uppercut. And McLovin's wanting to create some distance. He's got to, yeah, he's got to jab a little bit more if he wants to take Striker. Because Striker has the cross screen Infinite, and Katana doesn't have much in the way of damage. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild. He was throwing up a prayer on that one. That one's a risk, a big risk. Once that starts, it's what, 3-4 seconds? You can't cancel it, something like that. Yeah, he's looking a little nervous over there. The less Cabal, the better. Nothing against McLovins. I can play Cabal. I'm anti-Cabal personally. Yeah, that's a good call. That was a good call. Cabal, I've done the Infinite against. It's not too hard. Fortunately, not able to get it, but he's in the corner. Oh, and he drops it. But it's okay. It still goes his way. Yeah, sometimes you just got to throw the spin out occasionally. Can't do it too much. There you go. Triple punch. Yeah. He's going full Miss Cleo, and it's working out for him. They do, but not up close. You can jab them up close, but that is risky, of course. Really got to move in on them to get them to connect. Ah, he successfully baits the spin, and he baits it again. No, he didn't really bait that one. He just, I think he's scared because he has no health. He's just trying to Hail Mary him. Kind of have to when you're down that much against a character that has an infinite, multiple infinites, I should say. But all right, good set, good set. Love seeing Striker come out in the tournament. Okay, our next match we have Shapeshifter and Drew. Shapeshifter, always fun to watch. He is, of course, if you follow this, well known as a Shang Tsung only player. The only one I've ever known that will just use Shang Tsung at any cost. Ooh, unfortunate drop by Drew. Drew's probably just gonna wait him out. Yeah, wait for the. Oh, yeah, Shapeshifter or Timmy. I'll probably call people by their names randomly, but Timmy is very, very good at understanding the timings and mentally calculating in his head when the characters are going to switch back And he knows what he's going to do a couple steps ahead with the combos. He can do some wild stuff. Ooh, okay. I'm surprised he didn't try and spear. I don't know if it would have hit him in time. That would have been death if he speared him. That's what his spear out, yeah. Is he going to switch to? Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, yeah. I think Timmy was a little lost as to who he was going to switch into. Yeah, Drew being more aggressive than he usually is, but I think he's realizing that if he moves in on Timmy, that moving in on Shang is the death of Shang. Because he's got to switch characters. When he switches back, it's basically a free hit for his opponent. So the more you stay on him, the less chance he has. Shapeshifter deciding to just stay Shang. Not really going anywhere else. I will say one really good thing about Shang, in my opinion, one of the very, very few good things, is that his hitbox is extremely wonky, so he's hard to juggle. So maybe Timmy banking on that a little bit. Not sure. Maybe I should start interviewing people rather than assuming. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly where he wants him to be. And then he was going for the jab trap, which turns into a throw. Yeah, he eats him. I would take the throw because a really good player, they're getting that double jab infinite in the corner. Yeah, Drew just eating them with combos. Yeah, exactly. As I was saying earlier, his hurt box. Oh, yikes. However, Sub Zero, very easy to juggle. Oh yeah, that's a Drew question for sure. He knows all the stats. I would like to see Timmy just be a little more aggressive. He can change in any character, so he should use his timer wisely and put in different types of aggression, maybe be defensive depending on the character. Obviously, certain characters can work defensively. This is mostly a game of aggression, though. I'm saying he has a glitch jab him to death. Just, yeah, you got to move in and get some combos going. Yeah. There's the frame and vulnerabilities with the Shang Tsung morph switches. Yeah, it was a very patient set on both their parts. Okay. We got I was looking forward to this one. So we have Detroit, who of course I said earlier, probably the best American player, plays keyboard. He's the only keyboard player there. Versus Biggs, who has beat me in a tournament once. I got second to him, and then I got knocked out by Detroit last year at this tournament in particular. So they're both exceptional players. I'm not sure Biggs has been playing recently to practice, or Detroit for this matter, but I feel like Detroit has a fighting game gift. Though Biggs does too, to be fair. Yeah, that's his spacing. Detroit's spacing is just unreal. When I played him last year, I thought I would do a little bit better offline, and I absolutely did not. I probably did worse, actually. Yeah, just they're both so good at spacing and jabbing, and they're patient. That look at them, they're gonna time out. You don't see a lot of timeouts in tournament level play. Usually, somebody gets caught in some sort of crazy combo or two. Yeah, I mean that sums them up. Just perfect timing on the jabs, perfect spacing on the pop up. Like he's just frame perfect on getting that to register as a pop up rather than a kick. And the thing with Detroit is he doesn't make mistakes. Playing my most patient, I think I'd probably beat him maybe 3 or 4 times out of the dozens of games we played, if that. He doesn't fall for it. So Biggs has to get a little tricky here if he's gonna get one over on Detroit. Great use of basics after that combo. Oh yeah, just catching them twice in a row with that pop up. I mean, that's all he can do. Just try and get an opening and get your combos because you're. In my opinion, I don't think basically anybody is going to out jab Detroit. Just my opinion. Ooh, good throw right through that jab. Yep. Very good. Very good. Exactly what he needs. Yeah, I would guess that Biggs has to do pop ups a little bit more and hope they work. He can't. You're probably wondering why he's not sweeping if you're not familiar with Detroit. Why Biggs isn't sweeping. I've learned the hard way. If you sweep against Detroit, you get punished. Yeah, and I love my sweeping, but Detroit is one of the few who will just punish that over and over and over. Very tight timing window on the punish for it, but he will do it. And hard to commentate when both people are smoke. I always confuse the two. It just looks so similar. Surprise he didn't go for the spear. Yeah, he doesn't really have to do anything. Just yeah, create a little pressure, and that match is over. That round is over. Yeah, I'm not really sure what he could do differently. Just some pokes, some pokes with more pop ups. That's brave teleport that actually worked out nicely. Almost put him in the corner, but yeah, pop up does go through the sweep. Oh, yeah, okay. The spear after the roundhouse is what he was trying earlier. Gotcha. Don't see that one too much. Good set. Good set. All right, next we have Dubson and McLovins. Can't remember who Dubs goes with. I don't think I was watching this match. I must have stepped away. That is a fun choice for a tournament. Not considered a great character, but yeah, people can use him at a high level. Oh, that's what he's going for. Okay. Oh, he's got the life lead though. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, a spin would have caught him. I don't think I've ever seen this cross screen spin infinite in an actual tournament though. That would be cool to see. A little late on the relaunch. That's okay. Lau just eating basics, getting punished. Oh. Ooh. All right, McLovin's tried. McLovin's tried. He's got to hit him with some spins though. He's got to do some infinites across the screen or a corner infinite or something. Hey, Dub sticking with classic sub. It's working. Sindel, not too familiar with McLovin Sindel. Sindel, fantastic combo character. She lacks in a lot of basics. Her combos are easy and do a lot of damage. Have to be careful jabbing with her though. She her fireball move on the ground is forward forward low punch, and if you're pressing forward and run jabbing with forward forward and low punch, you'll do her fireball an accident rather than run jab. Oftentimes it's easier to do run jabs with high punch. Ooh. Nobody's wants to make a move. Okay, there you go. Yeah. That slide is the fastest in the game by a country mile. There you go. Plenty of time for the jump kick. Good, yeah. Yeah, he might have been able to punch into a block to make it through the screen and punish the screen, but he might not have been confident in that. Oh, good call. Good call in the air fireballs. Ah, there you go. Easy high damage right here. Ooh, perfect scream. Not quite getting the full combos on those. Like to see that fireball connect. But that's the thing about Sindel is you just gotta lock him into catch him with a scream and a jump in twice. You can do 60, 70 damage, no problem. McLovin's got to get out of the corner. And no, that's a little bit of desperation. Just jump over him. You just at that point, you just got to get out of that corner. Nah, it's not a, I don't think it's a bad matchup personally. I don't think Liu King really dominates anybody. He's not very good. Yeah, McLovin's it needs a little more aggression, I think. You just got to get that pop up. once or twice, and that's basically game. But maybe McLovin is trying to bait a, yeah. That was a really good scream. I'm wondering if he was trying to bait Dubson into jumping the whole time, so he jumped into a scream, which is a perfectly viable strategy for her. Yeah, that was smart. That was an IQ play. Oh, ballsy. That's, yep, that's it's a fatal mistake, and he can push her towards the corner, so he has more control. But no, jump kick. I think jump kick gets him. Yeah, they're both buffering their specials. And then push into the corner. Yeah, you got to stay out of those corners. Oh, that was his chance for the 70% punish. Oh, that's brutal. Dubs with the decisive victory there. All tied up, turning into a very close up. First game 2-2 today, says somebody in the chat. Yeah, most of the matches have been one-sided up until here. Oh, you gotta get those punishes. If you're gonna pick Katana against Human Smoke, you have to. You guys aren't familiar with the tier list. Human Smoke, second best. Some agree. Some believe he's the best in the game. I think it's close, but I think Cabal is better. Okay, good block. Good block. Dub's being a little tentative. Yeah, he's playing a little defensively with the stutter step, looking for a spear probably. That life lead means nothing against Human Smoke, though. He just takes one combo and is right back in it. Look, McLovin's being very patient, playing it very smartly. Exactly. Running out of time. Can't be picking at her. You gotta get, yeah, just gotta keep, you gotta get something going. There you go. Yeah. Oh, okay. Both players afraid to make a move. That was so reckless. I appreciate it because I love to do that, but Dubs is too good. He's not going to jump into that. Oh, okay, that was a great sweep. I appreciate the jump in, anti jump in sweeps. I love doing those. I get people with those a lot. So yeah, that was a really good set. Probably the most entertaining one so far. So we got Meridia versus Drac. Meridia picking the very first character I ever tried to learn in this game. Not my best character nowadays, but that is ballsy. He is extremely hard to use at a high level. He's the highest execution character in the game, and plus playing against a teleporter like Human Smoke, you have to play it right. And unfortunately, that's what happens against human spoke with Reptile sometimes. Reptile is dependent on slow moves. Punishes. So to make a comeback here, what Meridia basically needs to do is jab and throw a ball out up close. It would be my guess. Jab, throw a ball up close, get some pokes, get a sweep in there. There you go. Capitalize on any mistakes. Unfortunately, not able to. That's punishable. Meridia thinking about what to do. I could see it on his face. Yep. That is the correct choice, I believe. Oh, he's going human, yeah. I was surprised by that too. It was. Oh, trying to get the punish, but it still works out even though he drops it. Very nice. And they're punching air. Good pokes into the corner. Yeah, Drac just guessing everything right on that. Yeah. Decisive victory. Meridia's gotten better. He has gotten better. And I think he's gotta get his offense going a little bit more. What we got here? Yep, it is Biggs versus Dubson. Okay, Dubs with Katana. Has a good Katana. Biggs, very, very good with smoke, as you saw earlier against Detroit. Biggs not really applying the pressure I know him to do. A couple times I played him, he had exceptional pressure. Kind of letting Dubs control the match. Ooh, great air throw. Oh, good call. Good call. I'll keep him in that corner. Don't jump away. Poke him. Poke him. Yeah. Okay. Great conversion on that. Yeah. That was great. I thought he was dead after letting Biggs move in on him, but no. Able to keep it alive with a good jump kick conversion combo. Biggs is, yeah, when Biggs mopped the floor with me in a tournament, he used Cabal. He jabbed me to death. Oh, great cross up spin. Yeah, Biggs, I believe, don't quote me on this, one of two stick players in the tournament. I think Bien Fuegos is the other. Could be wrong. So yeah, Biggs played a little more defensively than I'm used to seeing him play. Surprised he's not being a little bit more jabby towards Dubson. I mean, it's working, don't get me wrong. Ooh. Good call on that jump kick. Yeah, he's Dubs has got to watch those jumps, man. He got punished by Drew a bunch earlier. Now he's getting punished on the anti-air spans. Especially against Cabal, you can't really jump. Yep, great footsies. Good jabs, good jabs. Great fireballs. Yeah, now Biggs, yeah. With that amount of life, locking him down with the fireballs seems like the smart move. Katana can, of course, do instant air fans, but they're not as spammable as the fireball, and they're not quite as fast. So that was probably a losing battle at the end there for Dubs, regardless, unfortunately. Oh, Big's not punishing that. Interesting. Okay. There you go. Yeah, that's what you need. That does way too much damage. That's nasty for how easy that is. Hoping in the arcade collection, the WaveNet version completely nerfs Cabal, honestly. He is too good. Just damage protect him. Make his spin worse and damage protect him. Oh, excellent relaunch. That timing on that's tricky. I've never really gotten that consistent. That's the first one he's missed, though. Oh, brutal, brutal. And see, look at that. All that work Airmac did, Cabal's right back into it. And Dubs knows that. Dubs knows that. Oh, jumping over him's risky. It does seem to pay off. No. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Okay, he's in the corner. Fireball, fireball. Oh, the toe poke misses by a millimeter. Ooh, unfortunate for Dubs. Good for Biggs. Oh, good try. Good try on the punish, but not quite. Yep. Yeah, Dubs just the jumps, the jumps. There you go. There, yeah. Assuming Biggs meant to do an air fireball and accidentally did a ground one. Yeah, works, works. Or Dubs, I should say. Sorry. Okay, what do we have here? Nope, wrong one. My bad. All right, we have Shapeshifter versus Drac. I don't think I've ever seen them play. This should be an interesting one. Seen them play each other, I should say. Oh, yeah, that was good. Oh, opting for the sweep. That's and it works. Shapeshifter in a really bad position, yeah. Good catch on the fireball. Good anti-air high kick. Yeah, he's playing defensively and it's working great. Drac running into all that. Very good punish, very good punish. He catches him with a naked leg grab. Oh, to a neutral jump to a two-hit kick. Okay, that's crazy. Shapeshifter. Okay, all right. He's got to be more careful with his transformations. Yeah, the transforms are helping him, but he does need to be careful when he does them because of the vulnerability frames when he does do them. Oh, I like that. Oh, he's looking good with Sonya right now. Shapeshifter looking good. I don't know. He's got to keep it together. He only needs one more hit on him. Sonya was working for him in the beginning. Will it help him at the end? And it does. Yep. Always good to push him into the corner. Oh, Shapeshifter not really able to get out of the corner. Drac jumps away though. Yeah, that was very good fireball pressure at the end there to attempt to get out. Doesn't work quite well, but yep, Sonya was working for him. Might as well go back to the well. Oh, yep, yep. Yeah, yeah, really like it to Sonya. I don't blame him. That is true. Oh, yeah, that was strange. I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, oh, with the relaunch. Okay, interesting. Yep, yep. Timmy getting eaten up in the corner. Shapeshifter getting eaten up at the corner a little bit. He's gotta poke out of those corners a little bit better. Yep, yep. Can't complain about those. Now he's got to poke out. The jumps are hurting him. Shapeshifter's looking at Drac. Drac's like, yeah, I did that. That's great. The disrespect. Yeah, that was interesting. Oh, Timmy with the run under double sweep. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like run unders. Big on those. Oh, they're working. Keep doing it. Oh, good round. Good round. Timmy just taking the basics to the maximum. Yeah, Drac needs those. Because Timmy is really been looking solid this he's got to get more transforms in though. I noticed Shapeshifter when he's not shape shifting tends to struggle. So, yep, good choice. Sonya's been working. Keep with the Sonya. Oh, that's true, isn't it? That's strange you can't morph into robot smoke. Oh, good escape. Amazing escape with that teleport. Trying to make Shapeshifter come to him. I'm surprised. That is very defensive on Jirak's part. I feel like if you pressured him a little bit more, that would have been curtains. All right, I'm taking a pee break. Okay, I'm back, and we have Cienfuegos, Kenny versus Drew. Hit Drew this. Drew's been playing well, and he has also been playing well. Cien's Jack's looking very, very good today. Yep. The perfect punish. Yeah, this might be a problem for Drew. Kenny Kenny been just assaulting with Jax, pounding in the ground. Drew smartly putting pressure on. Yep. I feel like if Drew's gonna pull this one, he has to put the pressure, get all the combos. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Exactly what he needed to do. Yeah, Drew's realizing it. He's definitely keeping the pressure up more than he typically does. And I like to see that. I like to see that. Oh. Drew getting a little panicky though. He's jumping away. He doesn't have the life lead, but with human smoke that doesn't matter. Drew just needs to put something together by being yeah. He needs a launch. Ah, the desperation spear. I understand why he did it, but oof. Yeah, I don't know. I think Drew has a better human smoke than he does a Cabal. I feel like being human smoke with slight adjustments is the way. But he does go Cabal. Yeah, he got out good, but the spins. Those tasty, tasty spins. Free damage when they connect, right? Yeah, he's just gonna have to jab him to death, unfortunately. Going with the spin cycle, as Drew calls it. He's choosing to do the projectile war. Okay, yeah, yeah. I think that was the right idea moving in on him, but unfortunately not able to block the sweep. Calms down and goes back to human smoke. He does like classic sub. Will he go classic sub? He will not. He'll go back to human, which is the right move. He's got to keep the jab pressure. Yep, mix with the launches exactly. He's got to stop. Don't do the random spears. Don't teleport too much. Keeping him in the corner pretty well. No, Oh, I thought teleporting away was a mistake, but he got up into the spear. Fortunate for Drew. Drew hurting already. 10 seconds into the match. Oh yeah. Oh, Oh, unfortunately not converting the jump in combo, Desperation Spear. He's got some work to do here. He's yeah. I don't know. I'm not feeling like there's a game plan. He's got to move it on him and get the pop up. Yeah, that won't do it, unfortunately. Yes, Cien/Kenny, man. I don't know. He's bringing Jax to the tournament scene, making Jax look like a top tier character. Oh. Yeah, 3-0, 3-0. His Jax is wild, man. He definitely has one of the best ones. I think my next favorite one would probably be Smelly Sanders. Smelly, if for some reason you're watching this, come out to this next year. Figure it out, man. I know you live far away, but figure it out. So for this next match, Detroit Bowling versus Shao Vicious slash Misspin. And love this match because of just picking striker. Ballsy pick. Yeah. Yeah. Plus they're a little harder to juggle, so this is an uphill battle for striker. Not impossible, but it is uphill. A lot of respect on Detroit's part. He's not jabbing him to death. Yeah, because he knows Shao has the infinite. Yeah, no, it really is. I don't see this one too much. Yes, he does. Hard to get the corner infinite on them. Don't even know if it's possible to be honest with you. Oh yeah, fantastic punish in the roll, double punch, push back roll. Very nice. Yeah, that was a little far. Not a full punish across the screen, but very good damage. Detroit looking a little nervous and floundering a little bit here. Not used to seeing that from him. Uh-huh. Yep. Looking really good with that. Oh, that was a great uppercut. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's the only way to beat Detroit. At patience, man. You're never gonna out jab them. Just be patient. Yep, going with the Ermac. His, I would say his best character. I don't know. Strikers. Yeah, he does. If you're fighting people who are easy to get in cross screen and corner infinites, yeah, you can make it work. But I don't know. Using them in a tournament, I like to see that though. That is not a character I would say. Yeah, see, the male ninjas are super easy to juggle. Yeah, I'm surprised he did cut that short. He didn't do the corner infinite. I think he's probably still got this, but I don't know. Against Detroit, you never know. Yeah, he is in the corner, which is bad for Stryker against Ermac. But one more hit is all he needs. If he gets a bomb on him, that's it. Yeah, exactly. That was a perfect timing just when he jumped. And Xiao/John looking very good. Last couple times in the tournament, I believe he got knocked out fairly early, but he is making a comeback, making a statement. Oh, the wonky backwards uppercut. Oh, it does happen. It happens in the corner very rarely. Yeah, Detroit being real patient. Just trying to poke him with the basics, force a mistake, but Xiao's not making him. He is not making him at all. Oh, he misses the punish, the anti-air high punch punish. A rare miss from Detroit. Yeah, this is a good match. This is probably one of the best sets so far, for sure. I know he's good with him. I don't see Detroit use Reptile too much. Oh, Reptile. Yeah, Reptile dominates in this one. Though Reptile's Infinite is much harder. It's easy. Yeah, it's easy. More than that. Uh, 8-2. Yeah, they're just nobody wants to get caught in the other's Infinite. So Detroit can definitely do the Reptile Infinite. Reptile Infinite is one of the hardest Infinites in all the fighting games. But he does have it. No, he isn't. He isn't giving him anything at all. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, he doesn't finish it out. Interesting choice, but I think he's probably got him. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's tough to come back from that life lead even with a character that is possible to do an infinite with. Okay. Versus Striker is okay. Mid. So for our next match, we have Biggs versus Drew. Alright. I'm assuming we're getting a double human smoke here. I don't remember. That's right. Commentator's nightmare. Excuse me. Somebody's punching somebody. I'll tell you that much. Oh, yeah. Those reckless spears. You gotta be careful. Biggs is good at glitch jabs, so throwing the spear out, not necessarily the best option, I would say, against him. Yep. Okay. Very close match. Very good set. Yeah, perfect. And he's in the corner, so he's gonna jump kick, get the roundhouse, low kick. High kick. Okay. Yep. That is a clinic on how to play human smoke right there. pretty even so far. Just a lot of neutral, a lot of jabbing. Not much going on. Oh, and he drops it. The rare drop on the conversion on that for Drew. Drew's usually so good at those, and it costs him. Oh, sweet punishes. Oh, misses the roundhouse, unfortunately. You need that. I don't know though. Drew looking a little nervous in the corner. Got to do something. He's got to put something together. He's good at the combos. He's just got to get the opening for him. Yeah, he's trying. He is trying with the mix up. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, he loves the raw spears. That's a gamble though. What's up, bro? Ali. Is he Turkish player? Yeah, really, really good Turkish player, I believe. Oh, for sure, for sure. I think it'd be especially fun to fight people from other countries because they have different styles. Like if there are a couple Russians that made it out here, Russians have the keyboard, they're the keyboard warrior jabbers. South Americans are crazy. Be cool to see some of them. Yeah, that is a good conversion. Drew's got to do something a little bigger than that. Yeah, he's got to get in there and get a pop up. That's his only option. He's not throwing the naked spear. That's good. That's been getting him killed a little bit too much. Oh, eating the pop up, unfortunately, and he's in the corner. He tries to lock him, but Human Smoke does have a teleport. Gets out. Drew. Oh. Okay. Big's 3-0. All right. Timmy or Shapeshifter versus Detroit Ballin. Yeah. I didn't know Drew played Melina. Ooh. Hmm. Ooh. Uh, yeah, that was close. Of course, as I said earlier, Shang hard to juggle. So it's virtually impossible to max out most combos on him. Ooh, whipping the jump punch. Unfortunately for Shapeshifter, not able to convert with the Nightwolf combo, which would have been destructive. But yeah, come on, Shapeshifter, you got to be more aggressive, man. Yeah, yeah. A little more aggression, and you would have had him. Yeah, he's playing pretty good for sure. There you go. That's my main right there. That's what I like to see. Throw an arrow out after that. Shapeshifter going with Sonya, working from earlier. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying earlier. That morph back is brutal for Shang. To me, that makes him unusable. Oh, that's a perfect neutral jump. Ooh, yeah. No, you don't see that in high level, yeah. Mm. 2-0, 2-0 Detroit. Double slide, that was interesting. Yep, and he switches back, puts on the pressure at exactly the right time. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's doing pretty good keeping him in the corner. That I like that move. I like that move. I feel like that worked more often than not. Fortunately, not paying off, but I liked it. Oh, great conversion out of that. Oh, that's insane. Detroit content to spam him in the corner. Yeah, yeah, that was a Molina clinic, as any game he plays with Molina is a Molina clinic. Yep, that was three. That's three. All right. Biggs, Detroit, two buddies, similar style. One plays keyboard, one plays fight stick. These guys play each other a lot. I like to see that. I'm liking the Sindel. I'm liking seeing her in tournament play. Yep. Oh man, yeah. That's nasty. Gonna push him with the double spear, push him to the corner. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Keeping him in there. Yep. Yeah, not much you can do there. Gotta hope for the other guy to jump into your scream or something to get all that damage. Yeah, Big's known for his reptile combo videos, reptile play years ago. I've watched a few of his videos to learn reptile combos. Problem with reptile though is if you don't use reptile every single day, you tend to forget the timing. His combos are exceptionally hard. Yeah, like bringing out the invisibility. Relaunch on other male ninjas quite hard, I believe. Oh, there you go. That's your chance. Boom. Boom. That is extremely hard. Okay, okay. Doesn't get the infinite on him, but he hit the slide at the end. Has a life lead by quite a lot. He's just got to fight his way out of the corner. That's the only way. You got to just glitch jab out. Okay. Switch right back in it, though. No. No, don't slide, no. Slow forceful, slow forceful. Yep. Ooh, that was a smart invis. Yep. Invisible juggle. Yeah. Yeah. He's got to poke and ball his way out. That's the only way. Ah, stuck in the recovery frame of the slide. Unfortunate. Good match, though. Oh, he is hopelessly trapped in that corner. Yeah. 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 Sure. Sure. We love that. Ooh, good jump in to get through that. Oh, yeah, he can. It's an uphill battle for Reptile. This matchup is not in Reptile's favor, but woo, that could have been it. Yeah, he must have let go of his let go of block. Well, there you go. That's your chance right there. Oh, you can't be doing that. Ugh, not against human smoke. You can't be doing that. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I appreciate him picking Reptile against human smoke, especially against Detroit Ball and human smoke. That is a tough fight. Well played. Well played. Okay. Cal slash John slash versus Cienfuegos. Okay, this Jax. Jax is a better character, but I will say Shao Vicious is very good at juggling, and Jax is extremely easy to juggle. Yeah, stands up and just perfect. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He is. Better hope it's been inspected recently. Ah, he's fishing for the mistake in the jump in. Yeah, man. Okay, all right. losing that round, but John playing very smart, very smart. Into the ground pound, I like that. Yeah. And he gets him on the panic jump away. Yeah. I mean, Kenny is just reading him like a book right now. CN reading him. That was a good match there, but you gotta trick him in the infinite once. Exactly. Smart. Stick with striker. Oh, there you go. And he misses it. That's his chance. Yeah, yeah. Every time you get that chance against CN's Jax, you have to take it. Oh man, come on. Childish is getting a little scared, a little flustered in the corner. Yeah, put some more pressure on Jax. You can jab Jax. Yep, there you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cien just reads all his moves. Not able to really put anything together. Just gets read. And that's frustrating for Xiao because if he just gets one or two proper combos, he only needs one. So Jax is easy to juggle across the screen. He's easy to juggle in the corner. But Xiao choosing to go Sindel, interesting choice. I think it's a good one. I think he should have adapted a striker personally, but I don't think this is a bad match. So hit pressure a little bit, not badly though. Oh, great scream. Okay, wants to keep him in the corner, but jumps away. My opinion, you should always try and keep him in the corner with the slag fly. With the slag fly, I love it. Jax has exceptional sweeps. Good choice to multiple sweep there. Opting to go with the kick to keep him in the corner. Not sure why he did that. Ooh, good upper for the chip. Yeah. I just gotta laugh at the chat. I'm surprised to see no Nightwolf this tournament. We need a Nightwolf. I'll be back next year. You'll see Nightwolf. I promise. Oh, great jump in. Go for the relaunch. Interesting choice. I don't think that was the right choice, but an interesting one. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Chow must have seen the chat going Nightwolf. Great choice against Jax. Easy to juggle. And an exceptional cross up anti air axe. You'd love to see it. Oh, he's keeping Nightwolf locked down. You got a Nightwolf, man. You're the offensive character. Get in there. Oh, the jump away. That's an easy mistake to make when you're down that much. You want to regroup. You want to jump away and regroup. Great. Keeps him in the corner. Keeps him in the corner. Great. Great blocks on all those sweeps. Yep. Oh, he fights out. Okay. He did a lot of damage on him, though. I think, yeah. Yeah, Shallow Vicious controlling most of the. 2 times I beat Cian, it is when I'm using Nightwolf. So maybe that's his kryptonite. Chat, sweeps were working. He should stop using them, says Ali. Yeah, Ali knows what he's talking about. And yeah, that's what I was saying. Keep those sweeps going, man. Ooh, dropping the ram on the end. I don't think it'll prove fatal, but that would have been the end of it. Yeah, a couple toe pokes will do it. Yeah, he's sticking with Nightwolf. Nightwolf is good. Nightwolf is demoralizing. You just get trapped in the corner. You lose a match or two, lose a round or two. Ooh, brutal. Nightwolf, pretty good against Cabal. Yep, yep. Great jabs and or grabs through the blocks. Yep. He's doing great with the throws and the jabs and the rams. He's just mixing them up perfect. Oh, and he's in the. Oh, come on, come on. You gotta, yeah, you gotta fight away. Perfect anti-air ram. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yes, it was. Right, what is the pressure? That's why I like him so much. Hey, they're both showing each other respect. Nobody's abusing any specials or anything. It's just basics right now. Just glitch jabs. There you go. Close range rams are underrated. I will tell you guys, if you're a newer Nightwolf player, you want to learn Nightwolf, jabs, rams up close, toe pokes, jabs, rams. Mix in the rams. Don't do too many of them or they'll get ducked. Close range rams are underrated. Oh, okay. It's strange. He could have put him in the corner and done more damage than that. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That was interesting. Punch, punch, ram. He should have double punch, jump kicked, arrowed. That would have been game there. Okay, nobody wants to make too many mistakes. This can be a tight one, tough one for Nightwolf. There's a lot of characters you can kind of rush in and do your Kickstarter, the foot stomp to do 50% mid screen. But Human Smoke has a 2-hit pop up that takes over every other auto combo, basically. And that was a great corner combo. Yeah. Right, yeah, really good match. Yep, losers finals. Chow going back to striker who worked against Detroit earlier. I think a good choice personally. Yeah, it doesn't punish it. Oh, hitting him late on the second punch and it's working. Oh, almost gets him again with it. Okay. Yeah. Oh wow, a rare out rushing of Detroit Ballin. Oh yeah, yeah, exceptional jab pressure, keep him in the corner. This game is a game of corners. Interesting choice. I don't know. I don't know if he could have blocked it. Great run in, but no conversion on the run in blocked. Ooh, missing the punish on that. She's a little bit too high. Oh, that was ballsy. I like the play. Didn't work out, but I like it. Yeah, Detroit has perfect timing on the size and the uppercuts. Yeah, that's cross up, punish, jump kick. Yeah, that's a big risk doing it that close for sure. Even from range, it can be kind of dangerous. A good finisher. Oh, he's in the corner. Yeah. Detroit, of course, very good at his conversions in the corner. And his conversions on anything, but he'll get you in the corner bad. Ooh, that would have been tasty. I mean, Detroit's at the advantage here. He's just got to poke at him in the corner a little bit. The tough one to get out of there. Mm. Oh, unfortunate miss on the punish. Oh, okay. Jumping over and Detroit not punishing it. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of what makes Detroit different. I remember watching his tournament gameplay in MK9 back what 2000. When did that game come out? 2000 or something. When the game came out though, but he always pulled through. He definitely has that spirit to be good at fighting games. Ooh, not the best punish on that. I'm not sure what the best punish on that would be, but I would assume punch, jump kick, air fans. Yeah. No surprise. All right, so grand finals. Detroit Ballin versus Cienfuegos. Yeah, these guys just straight basics, feeling each other out, jabbing, straight spacing. Not going to see anybody doing ridiculous jumps and falling into stuff too much. These guys are good. Oh, relaunch of the male ninjas. It doesn't kill, but the toe poke gets him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is the truth. Yeah, it's just great spacing on both their parts right now. Yeah, mixing the doubles with the singles is the best way. Oh, that was a great punish. That I was saying early on in the video about Detroit punishing those sweeps. He is notorious for that. Not a lot of people are sweeping him. I learned the hard way last year. I mean, that just goes back to what I was saying. Like you're not gonna out jab Detroit. You're not going to. He just needs a telekinetic slam from the gods. Yeah, Yeah, he is. He is fighting and clawing back, but not working out, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not necessarily sure I agree with that. I think Cabal beats everybody in the game, but I think Human Smoke loses slightly in the overall matchup. Problem with Human Smoke is Cabal has extremely easy punishes. So if somebody teleports into Cabal, he can just punch him out of the air, do a spin, punch, jump kick, a fireball, 50 damage, something. No, yeah. Going with the traps. I gotta learn the traps a little better. That's nasty. Ah, yeah. As a Nightwolf main, I think Nightwolf is tough against Human Smoke. I think he's really tough. I don't think it's a horribly losing match for Nightwolf. I don't know. Human Smoke's pop up beats all of Nightwolf's auto combos. Nightwolf doesn't have an exceptionally high damaging Punisher if Nightwolf blocks a teleport. Nightwolf's jabs aren't as good as the male ninjas. Yeah, I don't know. That's not a good matchup for Nightwolf. Yeah. And you're falling asleep at the wheel. Lena decent against Cabal. That's an interesting take. I would like to hear the logic there. Oh, unfortunate animation stance change or whatever you would call that there. Oh, yeah, I believe Cabal's technically has the best jabs in the game range wise. Uh, yeah, I love their jabs. Oh, yeah. Oh, on the ground. Not. Oh, and he doesn't connect the kick. Ooh, exceptional uppercut. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, no kidding. Usually Detroit is quick to pick those up. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It's Cienfuegos' best character, I would say. But yep, smart change here. Hopefully he can make it count. He's doing pretty damn great so far. Yep, and then he's got him in the corner. So there you go. It's got to be it. Yeah. Just do that again. Do the exact same thing again. Or he could just wait and then do a TKS spell connect a slam before rather than teleporting. Easier to catch him with. Okay. Staying alive, as the Bee Gees said. Yeah, I mean he's just getting out jab. That's per usual. So, sometimes it's just hard to get warmed up. I've come from losers and won tournaments before. And neither with the controllers. Yeah. Oh, the drop killed him if he connected that. That was it. Yeah, just a sad loss from CN there. Chat saying, I'm pretty sure they're banned, meaning keyboards, alongside hitboxes at Evo. I don't think either one of those are banned. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yep. No, I have to wake up too. I'm falling asleep here. Oh, that was a good call with the relaunch. Tough on the male ninjas. Yeah, he did. Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it. Good tournament. Ah, no surprise there. No surprise there. But yeah, I hope you guys liked that. I was kind of falling asleep towards the end, but hopefully it was entertaining and insightful. And I'll see you guys next time at CKK.